Hey, happy Homebrew Wednesday. So, as promised, this is going to be my last Homebrew Wednesday before I am going to be out of the net for a while, recovering medically. But anyway, this is a very special Homebrew Wednesday because I got my assistant brewer here, Logan. He has not been on the film in a while, and this is a very special brew day for him because we are going to brew. Dean's List is going to brew.
We're going to brew a root beer, about 5 gallons, or like 24 plastic bottles worth of root beer, for a 1920s simulation event that's gonna last a week, and it's gonna take place in the whole 7th grade. I altered the recipe, because I thought it would be boring just to use regular root beer extract. So I thought it would be a good idea to put in pure vanilla extracts to give it kind of a root beer float flavor. With the, all these vanilla ice cream and everything.
Tell them the name.
And on the way to Safeway, where to buy about 5 pounds of sugar, I thought a good name would be Prohibition's Loophole because God, I should trademark that. Anyway, so
you should trademark that.
Yeah, and so because root beer was the only technically beer beer.
So a lot of the breweries actually turned to root beer because they had brewing facilities and they couldn't make beer, so they turned to root beer, right?
Yeah, so it's kind of like a loophole.
Yeah. So what do we call it again?
Prohibition's Loophole.
So the Dean's List PLH. No, the Dean's List Prohibition. Yeah, PLH. Prohibition Loophole, right?
Yeah.
Is that good? High five, buddy, man. That's a good job. Did he not give a great name for this, or what? So let's hope that we're about to film our brewing session here. We did a buttload of work today. We right now we've got the iPad sitting on top of our kegerator, which we racked over. Me and this guy here.
I accidentally broke the tap.
Show me your muscle.
What?
Show me your muscle.
Why? Because
this dude's got some guns, man. He broke the tap handle on my keg. Look at that, man. Look at those biceps he's got. He's got some guns going on. He's gonna be like a chip off the old block. Anyway,
I don't, what's weird is that I don't do exercise.
Yeah, he doesn't do well. He does exercise, but it's
about
like
5 days a week.
It's like this, right?
And I do it about 45 minutes a day.
Yeah. It doesn't involve this. It doesn't involve what his dad does. It involves
things like running, like jumping, sit-ups.
Anyways, hey, so you're about to see us. Sorry about the noise in the background. We got a bunch of guys over there working on the bar build, which I showed you last week. And we're about to cut this short, and we're going to go upstairs. And we're not going to brew on the Dean's List system here because we don't want to get the sugary stuff all through the lines. And I've read that you don't want to run root beer through your beer lines because it takes a while to get the smell and the taste out. So, yeah, work it out, man. So we're going to go upstairs. We're going to try to get some footage of us brewing. And we hope you have a happy...
Homebrew Wednesday.
Homebrew Wednesday, yes. Cheers.
Oh. Hi, I didn't see you there.
Just keep filling.
Right now I'm filling up this pot thing. I don't know what the term is.
It's a kettle, right? It's a brew kettle.
Kettle, okay.
Yeah.
Filling it up to about just under 5 gallons. To boil and put the syrup in. I'm sorry, I don't really know this stuff. I've been off camera for a while, so I'm a bit rusty. Action!
Okay, so I'm going to do this because it's kind of hefty here, but I'm going to pick this up. We've got it to just under 5 gallons. And I'm going to move this up and put it right here on the stove. Alright, so Bob's your uncle. Cut. Okay, so this beer is called Dreyer's Abomination. And Dreyer is, he's the guy that invented the Vienna lager way back when. He's Austrian, and I call it Dreyer's Abomination because I replaced the lager yeast with ale yeast, and what I came up with was something that tastes a lot like fat tire. So if you look at it up in the light, it's a nice amber nice amber color. So, yeah, Dreyer's Abomination. This is going to be my American Homebrew Association National Homebrew Competition, the NHC entry. One of my entries. So, cheers.
Alright, well, we're about at 90 degrees, so I'm going to go ahead and put in my first drop addition of sugar. There. Countdown. Alright, so we just hit another 10 degrees. We're at 100 now, so I'm going to put in my second drop addition of sugar. Alright, third temperature jump.
Don't spill the sugar.
So I'm going to add in our third drop addition of sugar.
Nice.
Alright, we're at like 120 temperature, 120 degrees Fahrenheit. Time for the fourth drop addition. And this is getting boring. Cut.
Wow, look how nice the weather is outside. It's going to be 60 degrees tomorrow. I think, hey Logan, I think you and I should go for a run. What do you think?
No way.
Okay, so we just did the last sugar drop, and we are now trying to get this bad boy up to about 150 degrees, and then we're going to put in the sarsaparilla extract and the vanilla, because Logan wants it to be, he wants Dean's List Prohibition loophole to have a little bit of vanilla, so it tastes like a root beer float. So we'll throw that in and see what happens.
Yeah, everybody at school thought it was a fantastic idea.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if they like it.
Alright, we're about 150 degrees. We're finally gonna put in the root beer concentrate, which I'm pretty sure you all have been anxiously waiting for. Alright, there you go. Slowly pour it around. And done.
Bob's your uncle. Alright. And turn that in. Is it getting dark now?
Yeah.
Oh, it's getting dark, isn't
It's
it?
pitch black.
Oh yeah, good deal. All right. Okay, so he wants to make this vanilla. I don't know how much. I'm just going to put in a tablespoon. Sounds like a good round number, and see what happens. So let's do this. Somebody's trying to call me right now. They are not going to get me because I am making root beer. All right, there we go. All right. Okay.
All right.
Okay, so Dean's List back at you here. We're taking a break. We got the root beer over there. You know, keeping a constant temperature so we can sanitize the kettle. But what we thought we'd do real quick is take a break since we're brewing a root beer and do a beer review for what is this? What is this guy here?
This is Bang's root beer.
Or is it Barg's?
Or like Barg's.
Barg's root beer.
I don't know. I can't read cursive.
Yeah. So it says Barg's root beer. It's good since 1898. So this thing came. Wow.
Since before the prohibition.
Yeah, it was well before the prohibition. It was back still when we were had like fighting cowboys and Indians. It's 160 calories. Interestingly enough, there's no ABV for some reason. I don't know why.
I don't know why.
It's because it's root beer. All right. So let's go ahead and crack this bad boy and get into it and see what we got here. All right. So we had a nice hiss, a little bit of smoke coming out, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So let's get a pour for you.
This is a bit of carbon dioxide coming out.
All right. So. All right, there's yours. All right, I'll get one here for camera. Let's see, there's a nice amount of carbonation going on there. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right, so go ahead. Tell me what you think, Logan. Appearance?
Well, the appearance.
Hold it tight. Don't drop it.
I guess it's generally clear.
Yeah.
To a certain extent. I guess it's kind of amber colored. I guess.
It's pretty clear though, too,
yeah.
isn't it? It's pretty clear. You can see through it. So it's kind of dark at the top, and it gets kind of a lighter, kind of caramel color towards the bottom. Nice, very nice. You can see the bubbles rise super fast, much faster than a regular beer. And the head was about, I guess it was about a finger when we started, and it has disappeared rapidly to like nothing here at the end. So
it went into oblivion.
okay, so let's go ahead and get an aroma.
To be honest, I don't really know like any form of like thing that this smell actually resembles. I guess I can only just say it just smells like a genuine root beer.
Yeah, and that's an accurate assessment there. I think it smells like sarsaparilla roots. If I had to guess, I would think maybe there was some sarsaparilla in there. So, all right, well, let's go ahead and go in for a taste. Cheers.
Well, I guess like most soft drinks, it kind of, fizzes in your mouth.
Yeah,
yes,
that sugar smacks you right up front, doesn't it?
Yes, somewhere similar to like an electrical current running down your throat.
Yeah, you get the carbonation. It's a nice kind of tingly sensation in the tongue, but the sugar like smacks you in the face like a wet trout. I mean, right up the side of the head.
It's like this has to be the Chris Brown of soft drinks. Right? Yeah,
I don't know what that means, but I'm going to assume that means
if you see
it's
this,
very vigorous. So.
It's.
Let's look at overall. What do you think? Mouthfeel? What do you think?
Mouthfeel, it's good. We kept it in the fridge, so it's cold. It's refreshing. It would be good to have when you're somewhere like the beach.
Yeah.
You could get like a cooler of this. Yeah, it would be. I guess it would be a genuinely good time.
I think the girls would dig that if you're running around drinking a Bard's root beer. You think?
I would look like. Well, I gotta say, I wouldn't really like drink this because my definition of cool is somewhat different than most people's.
Yeah, and you know the best thing about root beer? There's no caffeine. So the only thing you're gonna get from this bad boy, you're not gonna get caffeine. Be all crazy like a cat on acid. You're gonna get a sugar rush, right?
Yeah, and speaking of it, I don't know why Mom doesn't let me have it at night though. So
it's probably because of the sugar.
Oh, yeah.
So okay, well hey, here we are.
What did the sugar ever do to you, Mom?
All right, so here we are, the Dean's List. Our review of Bard's root beer. Overall, I would give this beer a strong A-. Very good beer, but I think that the Dean's List Prohibition loophole is going to blow this thing out of the water. So until next time, cheers. All right, back at you for the Dean's List. All right, so we're in the final stages here. We're, we're basically sanitizing the wort chiller. We just put the wort chiller in. You see here, we got the wort chiller.
Yeah, we haven't seen this guy in almost a year.
Yeah, we haven't seen this guy in a year because system that I use now, I've got a plate chiller, but
he's happy to be back.
Yeah, it's kind of fun bringing out the old copper still. Anyway, we'll let this go for a few more minutes, and then we'll pull it over here and we'll start chilling it down. Okay, so Logan is going to go ahead and do the auto siphon. We've cooled it down to about 78 degrees. Logan, whenever you're ready.
Let's do this.
All right. A little more vigorous than that. That's good. Not too much, not too much. You only go about halfway. Go back down, go back down, go back down, go back down, all the way down. All right. Now pump it about 6 inches a couple of times. There you go. Push, push, push. All right, you're good. All right, now let it sit there. There you go, man. That's it.
It's actually going through.
Yeah. Well, I'll be darned. What do you think, man? Is that pretty cool?
Yeah.
All right.
It's awesome.
As a young